Hello, this is Axille from Axille's Corner, and in this video, I'll show you how to make pandesal or bread rolls. Pandesal is a breakfast staple in the Philippines, and it's a little sweeter than the regular dinner rolls. It is usually eaten with butter, cheese, cocoa jam, peanut butter, or plain. Eat it for breakfast with your coffee or serve it with butter on your next dinner meal. To make the pandesal, the ingredients are: for the yeast mixture, I'll be using warm water, active dry yeast, sugar. For the dry ingredients, I'll be using bread flour, sugar, salt. And for the wet ingredients, I'll be using warm water and vegetable oil. Dissolve 1 packet or 2 1/4 teaspoon of yeast in a glass of warm water and stir. Add sugar, give it a good stir, and set it aside. Then wait for 10 to 15 minutes for the yeast to activate. In a large mixing bowl, add the bread flour, sugar, and salt. And with a wire whisk or a spatula, give it a good stir. This is how the yeast should look like. It should be double its volume and foamy. Add the yeast mixture into the flour. Fold the yeast into the flour so it combines evenly. Add the vegetable oil into the warm water. Then give it a good stir. Add the oil and water mixture into the flour a little at a time and fold. By doing this step 2 or 3 times, it will help incorporate the wet into the dry ingredients completely. Once the flour starts sticking together, then start kneading. I prefer kneading it on a bowl, but you can use a cutting board or on a clean surface. Knead the dough for about 5 to 8 minutes until the dough is starting to feel firm and smooth. The dough should be slightly sticky but manageable. But if the dough is too sticky, dust it with a tablespoon of flour at a time. I would recommend about 1 and no more than 2 tablespoons, as this will make the bread dry and tough. If the dough is too dry, add a tablespoon of warm water at a time. The same rule as adding the flour applies. After kneading, form the dough into a ball and place it on the same bowl. Cover the bowl with a plastic wrap. An extra cover or a kitchen towel will help the dough to rise. Let it rise for 1 to 2 hours or until it doubles its size. After the dough had risen, remove it from the bowl and place it on a cutting board or on a clean surface. Lightly dust the board with flour and sprinkle some on the dough as well. Coat the dough with flour. Start forming it into a ball by squeezing the bottom ends. This will help with dividing the dough evenly. Divide the dough into 16 pieces. Splitting each piece by dividing into halves will give you an even-sized portion. To shape the dough, first grab the opposite ends of the dough and pinch it together. Do a half turn and pinch the ends again. Keep doing this until all sides are even. You can leave it the way it is or knead the dough into a circular motion with the heel of your palm while cupping it to control the dough from slipping. This will form the dough into a smooth and firm ball. Place the dough balls into a baking sheet lined up with parchment paper. This will help the bottom side of the dough from sticking. Gently put a plastic wrap over the dough to keep it from drying. Then cover it with a kitchen towel to help it rise. Let it rise for 1 to 2 hours or until it doubles its size. Make sure to place it in a warm area. After an hour, check the dough and see if it doubled its size. Otherwise, continue for another 30 minutes to an hour. Preheat the oven at 375 degrees. Gently remove the plastic wrap after the oven has been preheated. Place the baking sheet in the middle rack or center of the oven and bake it for 8 to 10 minutes. When the bread has turned into a light golden brown, remove it from the oven and place it on a cooling rack. Then wait for 5 minutes before serving. Enjoy the sweet and soft pandesal or bread rolls. Eat it plainly or with your favorite spread. Make sure to make more than one batch because this usually goes fast. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until then, thanks for watching.